Tonight we're here at Spotless Stadium. All in all, a good turnout for this particular match. I'm joined by my accomplice in primetime, Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dennis. Expecting something very special here tonight.
It's the Queen's birthday clash today, and we've got all the elements for an epic encounter. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it.
It's the sound of the mighty giants.
The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
Teams are quaking in their boots before the giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leaps. We're stronger than the rest.
We have the toss of the coin. Well, they say patience is a virtue, but if we wait any longer for the siren to kick things off, I'm sure this crowd will get a little unruly and maybe take matters into their own hands. And here we go.
Lovey's playing every game as if it's your last.
More bounce than a dodgy check. Palms it down nicely. Is in her possession. Sockers the ball away. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Is in her possession. She gets her hands on the footy. Lucky bounce collected. She collects the loose ball. Hastily kicked. Not sure what she was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. They've conceded possession. She's got the ball. Puts boot to ball. A great effort. Bumps the pigskin. Takes that one strongly. Keeps it close to the ground. Strong mark. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. A great effort. Look at the concentration on her face as she lines up for the goal. 50 metres out. That ball's travelling. Just fell through. She sinks her first goal. The Giants get a goal on the board first. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Davey came straight through her. Hands like dinner plates. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. She gets the hand pass, bumps the pigskin. Picks up her first possession. Handball short. She runs for home. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. Distance could be the problem. And that torp has gone supernova. Great mark. Bumps the pigskin. Nice mark under pressure. Jams it on the boot now. Nice hands. Gets boot to leather. Exxon grabs that one. Bumps the pigskin. Downey with the mark.
Downey's got a really good knowledge of the game and she can see events unfolding around her, but she just needs to react a little faster. Sending it on its way. She gathers the ball. Dishes it off to the running player. She gets bumped.
She keeps her cool under pressure and kicks the ball out. Jams it on the boot now. And the mark will be paid. Gets her first. The Blues sink their first. The first quarter ends and the scores are all tied up at 6. Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
Carlton could put on some really excellent tackles, and the scoreboard really reflects their effort. An intense 7 tackles for the Blues and only 2 tackles for GWS. The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even, with the Giants on 5 and Carlton on 4.
Much appreciated, Richo. The second quarter has begun.
Persistence can change failure into extraordinary achievement.
Big leap. She controls the bouncing ball. The loose ball scooped up with the ball now. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. Chip kick along the wing. A great effort. Choose to kick it. She has space for an easy mark. Kicks the skin off it. I haven't seen her for a while, Richard.
Yeah, she's barely touched the ball, Dennis.
The goal for Carlton. Only one goal the difference. Carlton can't afford to get too comfortable here. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce. A favourable bounce. Ball up in the centre square.
She hits it. She handballs it. She's got a hold of that one. She gets the upper hand.
40 metres from home. She's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. It's kicks like that when players find out this really is a game of centimetres. The Blues by 7 points. She needs someone to break hard. She's ready to bring it back into play. Kicks. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Puts boot to ball. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Bumps the pigskin. Great mark. Boots it. Great mark. Gets boot to high. Stanton takes the mark. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. Gains possession. Goes up the line. Strong mark. Goes up the line. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. Goes for distance. Great grab. Jams it on the boot. Nice mark there. Puts boot to ball. Great grab. Jams it on the boot now. Nice mark there. Trims the grass with that one. No one troubling her out there. Slams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Works it across the ground. Nice mark under pressure. A low stabbing kick. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Sends it on its way. Strong mark. Greater Western Sydney trailing by 7 at the break.
It looks like GWS have not been themselves in the first half. I'll tip them to come out firing in the second half. But for the Blues fans out there, it certainly has been a polished first half performance.
Let's have a look at the stats.
The tackling has been really equal in this match so far. The Blues 8, the Giants 4.
Enlightening, Richo. Well, that's the first half of the match. Come back in a few minutes and we'll have plenty more footy to play. Well, the players have had a good rest and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
Champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream, a vision.
Finding the running player. She gives the ball away. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Davey tries a lucker along the ground. Kicks hurriedly. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. The ball is smothered. She soccers it. She kicks it quickly. A short handball. It's in the air. That was a huge kick. Malcolm Black would be happy with that one. That's her first. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Downey hardly provided a challenge. It's a ball up. A rushed kick. She brings it out of the pack. Takes it well. Look at the concentration on her face as she lines up for the goal. Gets boot to high. Great mark over the pack. Chalk up a goal for Carlton. That will settle her nerves. Her first goal is always welcome. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Downey hardly provided a challenge. She gets her hands on the footy. Head down now as she goes in for the goal. Goes short with a hand pass. Squeezes out a handball just in time with that kick. How has it taken so long for her to get her first possession? Has she? Yes, she's paid it. She kicks the ball forward. She wins the contest. Bumps the pigskin. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. She puts some power into that kick. Good mark by Stanton. Choose to kick it. And the mark will be paid. Heads for the boundary line. Takes it well. Kicks. Hands like dinner plates. Nice mark under pressure. Sends it on its way. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. Chips it down towards half forward. Stanton has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. A desperate kick there. Taken by Exxon.
Exxon is a really good mark on the lead, but she can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If she can lift her overhead capacity, she will be a star. She slams it onto her boot. Good mark.
Kicked by Exxon. Greater Western Sydney trail by 7. They certainly have a lot to think about before the final term.
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look second rate.
What do the stats look like, Richo?
GWS have 37 kicks on the board and the Blues have 32, fairly close if you ask me. The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even, with the Blues on 12 and the Giants on 6.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richo. Here we go for the last quarter.
Even when you played the game of your life, it's the feeling of teamwork that you'll remember. You'll forget the marks, the tackles and the goals, but you'll never forget your teammates.
The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition, finding the running player. She soccers it. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Takes it well. Puts boot to ball. Nice hands. Gets boot to high. The opposition forgot about her and she gets away with an easy mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Strong mark. Jams it on the boot. A great effort. Boots it. Oh, how about that climbing over the pack like a pop-up toaster. Kicks. She kicks it quickly. Gets boot to high. Strong mark. She's given that toe-up an almighty thump. Off hands. Nice interception. Here's a chance for Walker. This will certainly test her from this distance.
She gets boot to ball. Solid use of the body to outmark her opponent. Downey with the kick. She gets the upper hand. A long kick there. The mark will be paid.
Jams it on the boot. Picked up the ball. Handball short. Nice interception. She gives the ball away. She picks it up off the ground. She gets her hands on the footy. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
She seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
She just can't get out of the action. She gives the ball away. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. That kick was gigantic. Great goal. I'm sure we'll look back and exaggerate the distance in years to come. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Pumps the pigskin. Great mark. Works it across the ground. She gets over the crowd. 45 metres out. Score for Greater Western Sydney. 2 goals would change the lead in favour of the Giants. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Downey with the first touch. The Giants couldn't do it. Richo, did you enjoy the matchup between Carlton and Greater Western Sydney?
Very poor performance. They just never looked in the game.
Thanks for that, Richo.
Never lets you down. We're the only team on Carlton knows. We're all the champions. They like to send up. We'll keep our head up, and they will know that they've been playing against
Carlton come away victorious with 25-18. That's it for us. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet.